guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Selfie Sunday number 28. Let's start off with our intention. My intention is to stay true to my values and know there's a greater reward to that. So this subject is something I've been wanting to discuss, and if you see in my previous video, I was like, I'm talking about it in a later episode. I'm talking about it in a later episode. So this is a later episode. I am 28 in the video. So this is about my celibacy. I have been celibate for a year, and I'm going to continue that until marriage. I would like to eliminate some stigmas, and I just want to be rewarded and blessed by God. So I've been sacrificing this, and a lot of things I've been wanting, like true love, and I wanted to be ordained by God. I used to always really want to keep my virginity till marriage, but of course that never happened because curiosity. And if you guys have looked at my previous post on Instagram, I have shared a poem that does announce my celibacy, but I just tell you guys the background knowledge of it. If you guys want, you can go check out my Instagram at Born Fashion. So how has my celibacy shifted my viewpoint of myself, of men and women? Okay, so myself is to not force, to compromise and accept what kind of person I am looking for. So I understand what vibrations are being attracted to me more clearly. Of course, I'm going to continue to have, those things that I'm not very secure in, or, in those areas I will attract that person that's going to either be a karmic relationship, which I talked about in my previous video, and then how it changed my viewpoint in men. Think they are up to I think they're up to for the challenge until they realize it puts them in a predicament to be celibate as well. And again, I don't think right now is a perfect time for me to be focusing on love. Again, I really want to learn how to stop looking for it and wait for it to come to me, and that's just been what I've been focusing on. It's been a little difficult because I never understood why I never had the relationship that I wanted, or like the long term, I'm not the best friend, love, and I just never got it. Like, what did I do, God? Like, why you keep leaving me hanging? But I understood that He has greater plans for me, and He needs me, my undivided attention, my undivided focusness, and my willingness to sacrifice. You feel me? Okay, so women, just because a woman is entertained by multiple men doesn't make her a whore or a hoe. This summer, like when I was getting closer to my finish line, I started being celibate on August 22nd of 2015. So, I had a good way to end it. I did a lot of the things that I've been wanting to do. I got it all out my system. So now I'm just waiting for the things I am going to preserve for my husband, So yes, a lot of people, because I was clubbing a lot this summer, I was getting my groove on, and a lot of men were coming to me, and I'm just like, yeah, we having fun, we're having club, and I'll take pictures with them because I'm a friendly person. But I learned that people really been thinking you out here slutting with these men, sleeping with these men, or whatever. I'm just like, wow, we really judge women based off because she has multiple male friends. That doesn't make her a hoe. So I changed my perspective on women who have a lot of male friends as well. So background knowledge. So again, I told you guys, I never really had like the hugest sexual appetite, but I am, when I'm in it, I'm in it. And so it just really hasn't been that hard for me to get off. I guess not really do it, but it has been like one of those things I'm like, oh, I would love to call Tyrone, you know what I mean? But you look at it like, why am I calling Tyrone? Is Tyrone giving me, because men, what is that word? They give, we receive. And I realized I was receiving a lot of energy that, I'm not really ready to hold, especially if that's not going to be the mate that I'm holding it for, So I had to heal a lot of a lot of men that, I'm going to say a lot of men, but the men that I've like soul tied with energy. And I was like, whoa, I've been cleansing theirs. So this year has been a very cleansing, purging moment for me. So 2 experiences. I've dated twice since I've been celibate. One is, a guy I dated this summer, and I set the tone. I was like, hey, before anything, I just want to let you know that I am celibate. But I think I was very pushy and forward because I was like, oh, this is my husband. This is going to be my husband. This is my husband. And I think he was a little like, whoa, So I really, I learned my lesson. I can't force someone into the same predicament that I am in. Okay? I can't ask them to be celibate with me. So that was a lesson learned. I was very defensive because I felt like, And then the second, which I just officially like kind of broke up with him because I just felt like again, we had different values, and he was like, oh, I thought you was doing it for a year. Oh, you know, and I'm just like, oh, I'm not though. I decided I'm gonna do it till marriage, and he don't owe me nothing. So I was like, it's no reason for us to continue to. I don't want to feel like pressured. I mean, it's not like it was a pressure or anything, but I don't want to feel pressure to have a date in mind when I'm gonna not be celibate, you know? So again, I wanted God, the reason why I did this is I wanted God to bless me abundantly. There was a lot of creative things that I really want to do, but I want him to open those doors for me, and I just needed to sacrifice something in return, because again, in my poem, I slipped away from God very, very, like, of course I said my prayers and I may talk to him out loud, but I really had like lost touch with that connection. And now I'm like, you speaking to me? And my dreams are more vivid. The dream thing that I go through, that's him, you know. And I'm like, I didn't have that before that, so I really purged. Do I still watch porn? I stopped this October. The 30th was my last day. I was like, I'm done. Can I say I'm gonna relapse? I don't know, but I just decided to stop filling my mind with those things that keep that flesh part of myself so active. So I'm just kind of like denying my flesh a few things. Mentally, it changed me in the aspect that tunnel vision. That when I talk about tunnel vision, that sex and all that stuff is a distraction for me. Like, you guys don't know. Your girl get a little boy crazy when I'm in that moment. When I'm dating somebody, or when I'm really like in my zone, usually in the summertime, I am distracted, you know. But I am a lot more driven in the summertime, you know, clear your skin and all that good stuff. But it's just denying my flesh and focusing on what God has in plan for me. Advice, I would say substitute the bad ones with the good ones. So I am consistently working out more. I am drinking more and more water, because I'm like, okay, clear skin. If I want the clear skin, I ain't gonna get it from Pito the whole time. I'm gonna get it from, you know, my Wawa. And then one quote for you guys really quickly, just to wrap this video up, is a queen will always turn pain into power. So wipe those tears, chin up, and adjust your crown. And that leaves me with this ending of this video. Thank you guys so much. And the word of the day is sacrifice. And figure something out. If you guys are into it, I leave a link below for Shameless Maya. And it made me cry, because it made me finally want to admit to this video, because I like seeing the fruitation of something, and I watch her all the time. So I'm going to leave that video linked below, plus the podcast where she explains more about her celibacy journey and how long she's been celibate. So yeah, if God can bless her, I knew it just inspired me. But I had started doing this way before I even knew that she was on that path. But again, sacrifice something, have a conversation with God or whoever your universe and higher power is. Right now, God is like my personal trainer. He tells me when to do some abs, all of that, y'all. I'm telling you, I don't know. So you guys are going to really be watching how this sacrifice unfolds and the power of God through me. Yes. So thanks for watching, and everything wear your crown. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share. I don't care. Post it anywhere. Okay. Bye, guys.